But what has your journey been? How did you get here? And yeah, tell me everything.
It's been pretty random. So I finished school and decided nearly 30 in a month. So I finished school a long time ago and I decided, hey, I want to do law. And my parents are like, do you? Because, I was pretty creative. And even though I studied like law-based subjects to get into law, I still did art, even though it's downgraded massively when you study at year 12 and whatever in Victoria. And so I thought, yeah, I want to do law. Like it was the subject I was the most passionate about at school, but that was because the teacher was incredible. So then I went on to do law and it was pretty garbage. I worked full time at a law firm while I studied. First mistake, like don't know what you're getting yourself into until you finish said degree. So I worked full time, and because I worked for like a mid-tier firm, I did really long hours and I never really got the uni side of things. So I mixed in an arts degree and I did media and communications and a bit of marketing as well. And that was where I really that was the subjects I would always do those assignments first, and I really enjoyed them. And then I went away and I finished and I worked in finance and law, and it just wasn't me. I worked in tax law and insurance and corps law, and then I did a study in financial planning, and yeah, I just didn't enjoy it. So I went back to uni and I did a full marketing degree so I could have the uni experience, like not work a full-time job and go in and have a lazy lecture and then go out for lunch with a friend in the city. My friend actually flipped. She did the exact opposite. She did a marketing degree, and then when I went back to uni, she went back to do a Juris Doctorate in law. And so it was amazing. We went to law school together and we went to uni together, and it was a really good bond that pushed me to study really hard because she obviously had to get really good results. And I just loved it. I loved, even though the content that you study at uni is quite old, I really loved every element behind it. I loved thinking about the way that people buy. I loved the psychology behind what people are doing. And so I just became really passionate about it. And I didn't know that I would end up in social media. So when I was going through uni, I was like, you know what would be great? Being a number at an organization and getting to look at analytics all day. That'd be amazing. But then when you go out and do that, it's not actually that much fun. It sounds really good on paper. To me, it wasn't. So, I mean, you go out and you work, and it's an interesting kind of role because you are analyzing people's data all day and you're learning about them. But I definitely think that the pressure from an organization that is data-based is pretty extreme. And whilst I work well under pressure, I don't really work well to a system where it's ingrained that you should be at work from 7 a.m. till 9 p.m. or, I'll do that for my own business all the time, but I wouldn't do it for everybody else's business all the time. And so, yeah, then I left and I got a job in an agency and I enjoyed that. And I have also worked in-house for an interior design firm, and I did all their social media marketing. And then I just quit in COVID last year. I think we were 2 or 3 weeks into the Digital Picnic social media manager school course. And I was just like, I've got savings. We're in a pandemic. I have no social plans. I have all this time that I could dedicate to building something. And then I quit, and it was scary. And then full 360, it's scarier now because I think oh my God, I'm going to have to hire help because you get so busy so quickly. And I also think you don't, as a new social media manager, I don't know when to say no, and I don't know when to push back on people. So yeah, I guess now I'm at the stage where I'm slowly but surely outsourcing things that I don't like to do. I don't love community management, and I don't like sending invoices and bookkeeping and all that jazz. So I'm just pushing those things out slowly but surely. So that's how I got to here.
Amazing.
Long journey. Yeah.
I'm sure it's not that long.
It feels like a long time coming.
Isn't it amazing? I think the same in you kind of, I feel like I'm at this place where I think this is my whole life has been planning for this, not exactly this moment, but for me doing this. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I
wow.
love that. It's such a nice build up to get to this stage, right? So even though it's whatever your ride was before, like this is you now, and it's sort of, yeah, like, I don't know, harmonious with everything that's happened in your life and all the lessons you've learned and how you can now put them into place. So yeah.
Yeah.